That's what we play D&D
Oh
for.
no, we missed the
To not piss
pissing.
ourselves.
Oh, well, the deed didn't happen just quite yet.
We gotta redo it all.
All right, so Yareth, you're able to Constitution save and not beat yourself with the hand in the
Not
water.
so fast. I silver bar. Nah, I don't have that. That would have
Oh
been
my god.
pretty good though.
So Ixon, how long are you waiting through Yareth's
I mean, seeing that it's not
back?
working after like 30 seconds, I'm like, fuck it, and I just dump it on her.
Oh my god.
Hey, wake up! It's time to take the watch.
Did you have to spill water all over me?
It was an accident. I tripped.
Oh lord.
Also, Phil's not coming today because he's a stupid idiot.
Oh my god, this fucking guy, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta send out my billings and I've also gotta do my cybersecurity shit, which, like, fine, but I just played basketball from 7:30 to 9:15 and I didn't check the score and I was shopping earlier. And I'm like, this is Monday. We play at 9 every time.
Yo, let's just
dude.
kick this guy, bro. Like, get him out of here.
Fucking kick him from the lobby. Getting kicked for inactivity. Get fucked. No, I'm kidding.
Kicked out of our Baldur's Gate 3 group.
What a fucking bitch.
Oh, alright.
Any slut, let's keep going.
I had plans, but okay. Alright, so
Sorry.
Yareth, you are up. Ixon, I assume you go to sleep or
Yup.
once you've
You
woken
know
her
it.
up. Yareth,
I snore loudly the whole time.
Blouse kicks him.
Oh, look, he's dreaming. That's cute.
Yareth, with your perception check, you don't see anything concerning. Lots of things that go bump in the night, but nothing that draws your attention enough to wake up the group unless you so choose.
At
If
the
not-
same,
at the same time. What?
can I ray of frost my water canteen?
I
You
can freeze
want
it?
to use a spell slot? Then yes, you
Lord.
definitely can.
Ray of frost is a cantrip.
Then you can, if you want to on your watch, you can, or after you wake
Yeah,
Vendovar up frozen.
Pretty much, I want to make it into a giant thing of ice.
Okay. and what are we doing? Or is that just a
my
thing?
God.
What's going on with this thing of ice?
I'm probably going to put it down Ixon's shirt after waking.
my watch.
You assholes
fine.
wake me up.
After waking Vendi up.
Okay. All right.
He
You freeze
started
your
this.
you freeze your water satchel, and put it down. So you put it down Ixon's shirt or Vendovar's shirt?
I wake up Vendi by shaking him. Hey, it's your watch time. Then I'm gonna go pour or put the ice down Ixon's shirt, then head to sleep.
I hate all of this.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna wake up, obviously.
with the sizzle of cold water going on your fire dragonborn skin. Oh, good lord.
None of us are getting a long rest tonight. I hope you know. We're all gonna wake up with exhaustion.
Oh my god. All right. So Ixon, you're awake with ice, and Vendovar, you're awake for watch.
Jason's gonna grumble, and instead of going back to sleep, he's gonna say, "Hey, Vendovar, hey, Hey, Vendovar.
What?
Hey! Oh, hey, there you are. I thought you were just deaf for a moment or something. Hey, look, I need your help with a little something.
What's this your wants?
You're like a sneaky guy, right?
It's been said.
Right, so I need you to help me pull some sneaky stuff on Yarith.
What exactly does Zeus has in mind?
Well, I was sort of thinking maybe you could slip something into a pocket.
Pay me.
Pay you? What? What do you mean pay you? We're friends.
You want me to do this? You pay me.
I'll pay you. What fucking me? I didn't ask you to pay me for all the times I fucking fought off monsters for you.
Oh my god.
And yet you're compensated.
But those are the fights that you caused.
What? So, first of all, you're
Oh,
telling
no, they're
me
gonna
killing those
fucking
monsters.
fight.
I'm yelling
I
now. I'm waking
kid. I got you. What do you want?
All right, great.
Give it to me.
Great. I'm just gonna cook up a little concoction. Yeah, you wait, you do your thing, you take your watch, you come back to me, we'll work it out.
Okay. As I go to walk away, I'm gonna try to pickpocket him.
You're gonna try to what?
He's gonna try to pickpocket him. All right.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Yeah, imagine that.
You know the minimum I roll is 20, right?
Okay, so you
My
pick his
passive
pocket.
perception is not high enough, brother.
Your passive perception is. Oh no, that stands. Hang on. 13.
Is that the only
Yeah,
one?
his minimum is 20.
His minimum is
My
20.
minimum is
So
20.
so yeah. So you pick his pocket.
You steal his dagger.
Oh my god.
Or his
okay.
heart.
Hang
I'm
on.
taking a single gold piece for my.
It's a single gold piece.
I don't want to rob him completely.
The fuck did 80% of my money go?
Oh god, not the 80%.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Am I
yeah,
still asleep?
Yes,
I'm
you
still
are
waiting
asleep.
for Stassi to
hope so.
remember her
Some
deer.
commotion going on, so I wouldn't blame you if you weren't.
Wait, what? You're waiting for me to what?
Remember about your deer?
What deer?
The reindeer that...
That's fucking Stan's problem now.
Wow.
I have a louse.
You never cared about the reindeer anyway.
I did. But now I gave it to my fucking brother, who's not here.
Who sucks, by the way.
Let the record show.
All right. Okay, so Vendovar, you said you picked his pocket for a gold piece to do
A single gold piece.
whatever it is he's
Yes, pretty much.
looking to have you do.
So I have in my inventory an alchemist kit.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how to use it. I'm not proficient with it, but I do have one. Okay?
But I do have
And
one.
I am planning on making an extremely stinky substance.
It's an 80% of a good
Jesus.
idea.
Oh, Jesus. Shh. Oh, I might fucking regret this.
What?
Should I give him the fucking alchemist book?
Why are you what?
You're sleeping. Shut
You're
the
sleeping.
fuck up.
No. Later on, if I
getting-
find out that he has the fucking alchemy belongings, should I give him that?
That is 100%
That's a later
up to
date.
Yareth.
Later date conversation.
Yeah, you're
100%.
asleep.
You're sleeping right now. This is all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Shut the fuck
I
up
make
and
a
sleep.
I make a stinky concoction. Okay, that's what I
Okay.
do.
Mom.
What sort of role would you need from me?
We just need to roll for a stink bomb, Jolt.
Jesus Christ. I think medicine. Medicine with the alchemy. I'll give you
Medicine with the alchemy.
It's because it's to me alchemy is like medicines. It's either medicine or nature to me in my head. I feel like medicine.
Could
is the
I
best
do
one.
a sleight of hand, mate, for mixing something together fast?
No, it's not for mixing. It's for combining things to.
How about an
And, like-
athletics to shove things together in a strong fashion?
Are you breaking your alchemy container supplies?
All right, fine. I'll roll medicine. God damn it! It's a 13.
All right, so you are above average on attempting to make things horrible and
Because
stinky.
I have a
But then
base of
again,
0.
you're not trying to actually make something. You're just trying to make stink.
Exactly.
So
Stink.
Okay, you have made a stinky concoction.
That's all I wanted. Now I go to Vendovar.
All right, go to Vendovar.
Hey, Vendy. How's the watch going, pal?
Uneventful. You have
Right.
your thing?
I do have my thing. And he will pull it out. He'll be like, just slip this into a pocket, yeah? Just slip this somewhere on her where she won't find it, basically. You know, it doesn't have to be a pocket, just somewhere where she's not going to find it.
Tries to hand you a brownish gray substance that's like a paste.
Is it in a container, or do you just have this on his hand?
He's just got it in
I
his,
will
like,
go-
hand.
I'll see the entire thing.
Oh my god.
So yeah, do you have anything to put that in, Ixon, or
I
are
have my
you-
water skin, I guess, but no, I don't
Well,
have...
if you have alchemy supplies, it should have like a beaker or.
Yeah, they'll come with the beaker. So yeah, if you are you putting it, are you trying
Yeah,
to?
sure. I will put it in a tiny vial, a tiny, tiny, teeny vial that could easily be hidden on a person.
Okay. I'm gonna need a sleight of hand to get that sticky shit off your hand into a tiny vial.
Oh my god.
I asked Vendovar to help me. Hey, Vendovar,
Oh no!
get over
This
here.
is yours.
No. Hold on.
I'm not touching it. You put it in the bottle, and then I do what needs to be done with it.
Ah, fuck. All right, fine.
Da, 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 da. You can't touch
Oh,
this.
that's a 9. I'm gonna use my inspiration. What is inspiration?
really-
I just re-roll.
Yeah, it's
Dedicated to the bit.
Absolutely.
And it
That's an
gets
11.
worse.
That's above average.
All right, so you're able to get some of it into the vial, a substantial amount, but there's still quite a bit on your hands.
All right,
But
great.
You're able to work on handing it to Vendovar. Vendovar, with your passive perception, you can tell that the vial is not clean on the outside.
Okay. Would it be feasible to say that I have a handkerchief?
Yes, I'll give you that for sure.
I
Thank
will
fuck.
use the handkerchief. I'm gonna tell Ixon, hold it for a second. And then I'm gonna use the
all
handkerchief
right.
to try to clean the outside of it.
I've been holding it. I mean, how you think I brought it to you?
just keep holding. All right.
You keep holding it so I can do the cleaning.
All right. He's just standing there, a little crouched over because he's trying to be all sneaky beaky.
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Oh my god. All right. So you are looking to take this without getting it on your hands, I assume, Vendovar. So you're using your handkerchief, yes?
Yep, that is correct.
All right. So you'll be able to pass it off appropriately, Vendovar. Your hands are protected with your handkerchief. Ixon, do you leave that to him, or do you?
I'm wearing
do you
gloves,
watch-
but I just
Yeah.
don't want it on my
I'm,
gloves. I
I'm
don't-
letting the master do his work. Absolutely.
All right, Vendovar, do you go and do this right away, or do you wait?
About what time is it?
You've probably been on watch for, I'd say, about 5 or 10 minutes at this point. It's dark in the spire itself. That's never shifted or changed. It's just that you've got a moment to be able to try and take a long rest, which is what you guys are doing. So it's just sort of that not bright but not dark sort of scene that we're seeing here. So you're as sneaky as you'll ever be, and I mean that's it's not. You've noticed that in moving through the vault and the spire and all the different areas that it doesn't look as though daylight shifts to nighttime. It's very much just the same sort of level of light within the mountain that you're underneath.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the thing.
All right. Where are you putting this? And
What is Yarth wearing?
Yarth, what is your outfit that is soaking wet?
You're so stupid. I love it.
I like how Stas is just trying to sleep. She has no idea any of this is happening.
Yeah, you guys are just fucking wow.
I like to imagine she woke up and went back to sleep like 5 fucking times because of all the commotion. She's just getting more and more pissed.
100%. And like Laos is just between me and you guys, so I'm like on the other side trying to sleep.
God.
I want to say some robes, mostly.
Just robes? Sort of
Yeah.
like from, I guess, the ones that we're seeing in your picture-ish, kind of?
Yeah.
All right. So Yarth is dressed in robes. They white sleeves, red trim around the collar to the belt, which is sort of a bronzed.
I'm asked this.
Yep.
Since Yarth is a spellcaster,
Yes.
do they have something such as a component pouch for their spell components?
I'll say yes as a spellcaster, even though she's got she doesn't need the components.
Yeah, I got a spell book that acts as my components.
Yeah,
Even
her
though
spell.
that money?
Yeah,
I
her
should have a. Sorry.
Yeah, she's got a.
I mean, you keep items and stuff somewhere.
I mean, she's gotta have something that she uses to carry things.
Yes.
I got a tinder box.
You also have a backpack.
Alright, then I'm gonna find a secure place inside of some kind of pouch on her person to slip the thing in.
All right.
I did really well. Sew it into the fucking lining.
Oh my god. All right. What is your minimum roll on sleight of hand?
20.
Oh my fuck.
You gotta
Sorry.
roll just to see how nutty this fucking this hiding place is.
And I cannot roll less than 10 on the die.
Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah. No. So yeah, you're much beyond any passive perception, and she's sleeping. So that would.
Just for funsies, that would be a 27.
Jesus
Let's go.
Christ.
Holy shit.
So yeah, you're able to tuck that in pretty easily into her her pouch for spell components that she would keep on herself. And I mean, are you breaking it before you put it in, or are you leaving it and hoping it shatters on its own?
So I'm wanting to situate it to where if Yarth were to roll over, it would crush it.
Oh.
Hey,
Is
that's
it
what I
gonna
was originally gonna do, okay?
Is it gonna stink all over the place when she rolls over?
It's gonna stink on whatever it gets on for sure.
Bro, if I fucking wake up because of stink, I'm gonna be so mad.
After seeing Vendovar do this, I give him the biggest thumbs up, and I'm like, here, a little tip. And I give him a platinum piece.
Oh my god.
Like, that's for all your good work. You said what?
So act like you could actually see me do it.
I don't know where you put it, but I know you fucking went over to her and then did your magic, you know? So I fucking give you a big thumbs up.
All right. Do you wash your hands before you go to bed?
I don't know, Vendovar.
No,
I?
Talking to me.
Ixon, do you wash?
I don't have
You've
it on
got-
me.
You've got stank on your hands from the thing that you have created. It is wafting and making it I'll say slightly difficult to sleep. You're able to fall asleep, but the real question is how much do you stir in your sleep, and would you risk getting that on yourself because you...
Ixon suffers from a condition called sleep fighting. You know, he fights in his sleep. You know, he punches and kicks and stuff. He's a very bad person to sleep next to.
my
You know, numerous girlfriends have broken up with him because of this. I mean, you know, it was a rough night with Ixon. You know, so he's not a still sleeper by any means. He snores extremely loudly as well, and he's definitely not the most still. However, seeing how Vendovar did something nice for him, he'll go to give him a handshake and like fucking dap him up. But if Vendovar notices it and he's like, go wash your hands or some shit, you know, I might go do that.
Yeah, Vendovar will not accept a handshake. With that stuff on your hand. You might not need to go wash yourself.
Oh, right. Good call.
You know, it might, leave evidence.
Oh, you're right. Oh, see, this is why you're the one that does all the thinking stuff. You're a real thinker. He's gonna go wash his hands.
All right.
And then go to sleep.
All of this. I'm all about this chaos.
So you wash your hands. It removes the visible goo, but there's still sort of a small amount of smell that seems to be coming from your hands. But you're able to lay down and fall asleep without much incident. Vendovar,
Excellent.
I assume you're rolling like a 17 or something for perception.
20, I think you mean.
Wait, what are we doing?
Perception? You want me to roll perception?
That's his
for your
actual watch that he was supposed to take.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We just got to that
That'll be a
part.
17.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're like nothing at all. No issue. Nothing's jumping out to you. At the end of your watch, I mean, it is. I turn to you to see how you wake up the group, and we roll forward with our adventure.
Half an hour of game
So
time,
this is how
well
I wake
spent.
people up. This is how I wake people up.
Oh my god!
So I'm going to let's go ahead and roll this.
Oh, he's cooking up something devious.
No, I'm going to use another one.
What?
Nope.
Just start
use
screaming,
another one.
fire!
All
All
I
right,
see is-
that'll do. That'll do. All right, so
That'll
I'm
do,
going
donkey.
to establish the telepathic bond with everyone.
Oh,
And then in
no.
their brains, I'm going to yell, time to get up.
I think for the first time it might work on Ixon because he's asleep. He can't like shunt you out. All of a sudden he just jolts away. Oh, what's going on? I've been possessed. The fucking ghost. It's in my brain. He starts bashing his head on.
As everybody starts to, before they actually realize what happened, I'm going to slip away and start scouting at them.
This ghost here. This fucking ghost here.
Oh my god!
As soon as that word hit him say that, I just spray acid everywhere with acid splash.
Oh my god!
What is
Ghost here and acid spray.
What is happening here?
going on?
Fuck.
You gotta get up,
Yeah.
Stassi. This fucking ghost. I just heard him.
Where? There.
You can't see him. The fucking ghosts. What are you talking about?
You heard them where? In your head?
Yeah, they possessed me. Matter of fact, stay back. I don't know what I'm capable of right now.
I literally just go in my brain. I go, Vendovar?
Yes.
Is this your way of waking us up?
Yes.
It wasn't a ghost, it was Vendovar. It's time to get up.
You see
He's
Ixon
mourning.
swinging the glaive around, and then he stops for a moment. He's like, wait.
Lying would not have worked out.
Vendovar.
Yes, remember he has this thing where he can telepathically talk to us, but you
Oh,
decided
my.
to give yourself a headache because you don't want to hear him, blah blah blah. So surprise,
I
congratulations,
didn't
it's
make
not a ghost.
myself. Oh, whatever. All right, fine. Vendovar, you fucking scared the daylights out. Where is he?
Just to be scared sometimes.
Oh my god, as Ixen says, where is he? I go into it, like say to Ixen, surprise, I'm here too, in the brain.
He spins around with the wild slash of the glaive, barely missing you. It's like, oh fuck! Don't do that to me, please. Fuck. He's gonna tuck the glaive away, and then he's gonna do his thing where he squints really hard. He fucking puts his fingers to his temples, and he shuts the gates, shunting them out of his brain.
All right,
You're
roll me
going to
wisdom
have a
save.
headache again.
roll
Oh,
me a
that's
wisdom
better.
save.
A wisdom save? Oh boy.
Mhm.
That's a 12.
Right, you are able to shut them out, but you're still not attuned to your glaive.
Oh my god. Alright, fine. Oh, I hated that. Vendovar. That was bad. Not a fan.
All right,
I mean, it worked, we are away, no?
All this yelling's got me hungry. Anyone got some food they want to cook?
you look at your inventory.
I have any food? What do I have?
My inventory doesn't have any food.
You
I have
rations, bro. In
yeah,
your
that's
backpack,
bad
you
food
have-
though.
Yeah, but that's still food.
That's bad food. I don't want fucking nuts and jerky. You know, I want some like roast
I have-
venison.
I have rations. Whatever the fuck that is.
I want like a fucking omelet. You know,
Yeah,
I have
rations
a
are
bag
like-
of drowner teeth.
I have vampire
Rations.
teeth.
Rations are like
Nice.
dried meats, like things that will survive a journey. So,
Okay, so let's get this show on the road so we can fucking.
Oh, we can. Yeah,
Do
Stan's
this.
not up.
it's not with us this evening.
That's not with us.
Stan's still sleeping.
But,
It's okay. He's on lounge.
Stand behind.
He's going to secure the escape route.
Yes, exactly. He's sleeping under his shield. He is very shielded. All right. So you guys will move through the spire, which, being the size it is, as tall as it is, it would take ages if you were doing so with literal steps. But it does have that sort of anti-gravity bit, so you guys are able to float down very quickly. Vendovar, I believe you have like the most movement of everyone. So my question is,
Actually, I don't, but I do have the second highest. I'm pretty sure Yareth has 180. Doesn't he have an 18 intelligence?
Yep.
oh yeah. So Yareth,
Other
you
than
want to
Yareth.
scout ahead?
I'm scouting ahead, but Yareth can do whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't stealthily moving as the stealthy boy that I am.
Filthy boy.
So yeah. So my question for you then is, who's taking lead? Is it Yareth with the most movement, or is it Vendovar with the stealthy?
Gar's
stealthy
taking the
movement?
lead.
I'm
and
scouting
we're
ahead. I
50
can't control what these people do.
We're 50
Okay,
feet
so-
behind because Yara stinks right now.
Sorry.
Oh, goddamn. That's so right. Oh, yeah, Yareth, you notice that there seems to be a wet spot.
Stassi's cracking up.
Ouch.
Over there.
I'm dead.
We broke.
And it seems to be oozing and crunching. And you're I mean, are you gonna open your pouch to figure it out? Because my lord, does it smell? It smells of like
My
the
lord.
stinkiest anything that's come out of Laos for sure, combined with rotten eggs, mixed with the things that rats eat behind friggin' any tavern, to be totally honest. This is reeking off of you. If there were a color to it, which there isn't, it would very much be green and brown, just sort of emanating off of you. If this was like one of those anime scenes where the stink was there, it would be those like fuzzy lines of just.
I have the
Yeah,
biggest
this-
fucking grin on my face.
So kind of
I'm
like what Ixon
confused.
looks like. Got it.
Oh my god!
Oh, and I go, Gareth, what did you eat? Are you okay? Did something
Oh.
die inside you?
She had an accident.
I got a feeling.
This is more like than an accident. This is bad. Are you sick? Ugh. Ugh.
Oh,
Wait,
you're
wait,
making
just-
a heave. Fucking stand back, Yarith.
You're
It's
too
drifting
close.
downwind.
Oh my god.
I have a funny question. Does Yarith have prestidigitation?
I am looking.
Actually, So,
Nope.
Jolt.
Sucks to be that
My
wizard.
feet. I failed to fucking change it every time I level up. My background. I have
Your
access to
background.
be able to. Yeah, I'm able to change the spells of my background, and I always failed to remember that.
Okay, so then my question to you is: would you have done that before knowing this was about to happen? Because I know hindsight is 2020, and now we're standing here, and you do have the capability to change your spells, but had this not happened, and you were making those adjustments when you leveled up, like 2 sessions ago, or 3 sessions ago, would you have made the change to prestidigitation?
I don't have prestidigitation. I have destroy water, and purified food and drink.
Well, this is not a food
But-
and drink, it's not water, so neither of those would help you here.
Just be stinky for a day, okay? Fucking.
It's fucking gross, man. Fuck.
If I was going to change something based off of the last battle, I would have changed the cure wound. No, the guidance to Fuck, I can't do the command. For goodness. But I would probably change the command cure wounds to command.
Right, but we didn't level up last battle, and you make those changes on a level up. So you would be changing prior to the last battle. So let's leave it as is. I'll try to remind you next time we level up.
Because I always forget.
Right, and
So-
so it becomes difficult to sort of say, would you have changed this, like, say, like 2 to 3 sessions ago, having now been through combat and done other things, and now sitting in what can only smell like filth. It's hard to sort of make that as though you were Yarith, you know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we're experiencing this in real life because like they fertilize the fucking everything around this time and they do it at night, so it's currently just wafting in horse shit. So it's like
Speaking of
It's
horses,
like
how is
it's-
Louse reacting to this stench?
Louse is making, and they go like right and make like the face. Louse doesn't want to move forward to walk behind Yarith.
All right.
Fuck. I feel
But
you,
I
Louse,
would
feel
be
you.
checking out my satchel, saying what the fuck caused that. Awful
Should we just
stench.
go ahead? Because Yarith, like, I love you, but I can't stand behind you. What the fuck?
Yeah, the down draft is really fucking getting to us. We'll just take the lead from here. Where did Vendovar go?
Vendovar, you are up ahead. You have a passive perception of 17. You're not seeing
That's
anything
fair.
with that. Are you looking to be more perceptive, or are you happy with that?
Oh yeah, I am trying to identify obstacles, dangers, puzzles or things that we might need to overcome along the path ahead of the group. That way, we're not walking blindly into something.
Makes sense.
This is the
Honestly,
only productive member of this party, bro.
yeah,
Somebody's got to
wherever
keep you heathens
Vendovar is,
on the
I
right
want to
track.
be heathens.
Stassi
I'm
ain't that
jealous
bad, but she's
wherever he
complicit.
is. I am.
Oh my
I am.
lord.
I was fucking sleeping. I did nothing.
All right.
I literally think Yareth is sick and needs medical attention.
Get her a bedpan or something.
Probably not far off.
Honest
Ixen,
to-
are you offering water to help, or are you just watching?
Who, me?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? I'm standing there with a big shit-eating grin on my face. By the way, hold on. I got to knock on my door.
Oh my god. Let me see. So he's got a big stupid grin on his face.
Why is he so happy? Louse, real life Louse, come here.
I mean, he's not hiding it. You guys both have 13 on passive insight. You can tell something's up. What is up? You're not sure, but something's up.
Swear to God, if he's behind this, I fart on everybody.
There's chaos afoot.
Where's Vandy?
Vendovar.
Vendovar.
Are you speaking to him through the mind?
Yes, Vendovar, where are you?
I am up ahead looking for the danger.
Lucky you, something died inside of Yareth.
Why do you think I am ahead looking for the danger?
Why are you looking for the danger? It seems like Yareth is the danger.
I'm looking for the less stinky danger.
Oh, because if you find any enemies, just call her over. They'll be done. I
will do it
cannot.
in there.
Disgusting.
Vendovar, up ahead, you see your feet slowly touch the ground as you reach the bottom of the spire. And as you come to the end of what seems to be that sort of weightless air, you're able to look into a darker room that has, you can see one creature ahead of you. It is a large creature. It looks like a guard in the room itself, and the room has mirrors throughout. I'll turn on the map.
Oh shit. Are those mirrors?
Yes, those are mirrors.
Okay, because for a sec, they look like the tops of the drums from, like, Rock
Do
Band.
the mirrors look like they could be moved?
They look as though they can.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna say your passive stealth is ridiculous and you're not seen. This enforcer doesn't look to be heavily threatening. He's just keeping watch on the room itself, as far as you can tell.
And those are like vault doors in the back? Is that what that is?
Those are doors to leave the room. That's like the closest thing I could find to a fucking door.
No, I got you.
Yeah, so they're doors to be able to leave the room. If you so I mean, so you're able to look into this room, see these mirrors. They aren't held physically with anything as far as you can see. So you can definitely go in and try to look to move them if you'd like. Explore the doors, see if the enforcer has any information for you. But the room is yours while the group catches up behind you. What will you do?
Alright, so in this room, I see these mirrors. Is there like a light, like an energy beam or anything like that anywhere? that might need to be refracted off these mirrors?
There's no light beam or energy. You can see as the guard moves back and forth, his reflection will catch in the mirrors, but it won't be just him. It'll be very similar to the mirror of Erised, except within the mirrors you can see the horror and terror of others that look as though they're trying to get out of the mirrors, with screams and shouts, but they only seem to appear as the guard moves across the mirror and his reflection is caught by them.
So he walks by a mirror and there's screaming, tortured people stuck in the mirror.
Correct.
Love that.
The mirror, yeah. So the mirrors just you can see like the walls and things as you stand and look at them, but as it looks as though as someone passes a mirror, it's as though it comes to life and reveals what may be within it.
Okay, so there's people trapped in the mirror, but you can't tell it until you walk by it.
Yes.
As if they're pleading for you to help them get out of the mirror.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to relay all this information back to the others using the mind. Creepy room, many doors, mirrors with tortured souls in them.
I'm gonna tell Ixon because his brain's off.
I would be moving all the items from my satchel and leaving the satchel at this
Leaving
point.
the satchel behind. Okay.
Yaris, that stinks so
I'm
bad.
so glad I didn't do what I was originally going to do.
What are you gonna do? Sorry, what were you
Originally,
gonna do?
I uncork it and pour it into his coin bag.
Oh god.
Oh.
You are heartless, Vendovar.
I chose not to do that.
I love it. You dare me, I have to go pee so bad.
Alright, so you've relayed the information, seeing sort of the people and souls within the mirrors as reflections seem to go through them. Again, you are seeing...
Is this guy pacing, or is he just standing in like one spot?
He's pacing, sorry. He's pacing.
Right.
He's...
So I'm going to take a minute to kind of clock his path.
Okay.
And then after I establish or memorize his pattern of patrol, I'm going to try to slip in stealthily. And I want to investigate those doors.
I'll just draw it. It'll be easier. And then he comes back. And then he comes into the room between the mirrors, and then back to one essentially. All right. So you've been able to sort of plot his path. He seems to pause as he gets back to one. Waits, say, about 45 seconds to a minute before he starts the path again. I'll say Stassi, Ixon, and Yara, you are closer. Vendovar, you still have some time to get into the room before they arrive, but they are closing at a decent pace.
All right. I want to make sure that I relay to them that there is a enforcer, though I'm not familiar. I don't think Vendovar would be familiar with him being a Cambion. So the Cambions are the ones that are red skinned with like the horns that basically look like a devil. Is my mistake? Yes. Is that what they look like?
So let me just confirm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're winged creatures. Red skin, very devilish. They're dragonborn without the face, essentially. They're more devilish face instead of a dragon face.
Matt, can you smell this poop?
Can I smell what poop?
Can you the poop from the outside?
I have the window closed.
Oh god.
Sorry. So yes.
Sorry.
So yes, you're seeing this, like you said, sort of demonish, sort of devilish person, wings that could easily carry a tail, not a pointed tail that you're sort of used to seeing on sort of a demon or a devil. Small horns on its head, and black slick back hair with with I mean in armor, if that matters to anyone looking to use spells. Metal armor, um, pointed pauldrons,
You're a pauldron.
with I mean knee pads that look as though if he's trying to do an unarmed strike with them, they'd still do some pretty decent damage.
I'm going to relay this description instead of like regurgitating what you just said,
All right, cool.
so everybody is aware of what's in that room.
Everyone except Ixon.
Everyone except Dixon.
Hey, where did he go?
He said someone knocked at his door.
Hopefully somebody relays that. Or he's just going to do his customary barge in and see what happens.
He was able to close the doors on the messages, but unless I believe you, Vendovar, control like the connection. So unless you've removed the connection, it is still there. If you want to sort of try to quote unquote.
Well, I'm trying to push it out to everybody because if he's trying to close his mind off, I wouldn't know that anyway.
All right.
Unless he's trying to push back against me. But even then, I'm pushing out the information. Whether he chooses to accept it, I leave up to him.
All right. No.
I know that he closed his mind because he did the fucking thing with the squinties. And that's why I said you're gonna get the headache.
Did you tell
So
that, or Vendovar, are you just leaving it as is?
I'm putting out the information. Whoever chooses to accept it, they
yeah,
accept it.
and I'm gonna tell what's his face.
All right.
Ixon.
All right. So yes,
Oh, my back.
Vendovar. Is there, seeing the path that he's been walking, Vendovar, is there a path that you would choose to try to keep stealthy, or are you trying to?
So I'm trying to figure out where, like, a point where he's facing away from the doors for the longest period of time, and then as soon as I can pick that timing, I'm going to slip in by the door and and try to check the doors to see if they're locked, trapped, or anything.
All right. So this section here would be the part where he's facing away from the door you're walking into. And this section here would be where he's faced away from the doors the most.
Yeah. So basically, when he's starting in that direction, so if he... Let me go ahead and see if this works. So, can you see this?
Yeah.
Alright. So when he starts this way,
yeah,
like along this longer stretch here, and then he's going to end up going this way, which is going to make him face away.
Right.
As soon as he starts that way, I want to slip around this way. And then check the door, kind of almost shadowing his steps.
Okay.
Not like, so as he's moving this way, I'm checking this door, then moving to here, then to here, and then to here. And hopefully, if I time it right, he's going in this direction or back in this direction, and then I can slip back out this way.
All right. Okay. See that?
If that makes sense.
That 100% makes sense. All right.
I'm Elder Scrolls in this shit.
All right. So you are able to make it up. I know generally people would, like, DMs would ask for you to roll stealth, but I know better. So
you don't want me to roll a 30?
Jesus Christ. Its passive is not enough to even know. So we don't need to play that game. We can tell the story as it is. All right. So as you hang on a second here. as you come around behind, because yeah, you said you're coming in as he goes this way, correct?
Yep. So as he starts to move, so if you're looking at it, as he's starting this way,
Yep.
I'm going to flip in this way. And
Alright,
then basically move this way as he's moving to the left, and then
Yo,
down.
I'm back.
And then after I get done checking the last door, I'm going to move my way back out, which if I'm trying to time it to where his pathing leads him this way as I'm going this way.
All right. Okay.
Was it food, Ixon? Did you get food? A package?
Oh. This is my parents. They had this whole fucking big ass argument with me out of nowhere. Just fucking literally called me out to argue with me.
Oh, that's like typical foreign parents. My God.
But yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Nice.
So we have Vendovar has taken sort of lead here. Yarth has left her pouch behind because it stinks. Vendovar has plotted a path with this ambient creature. It's been described as tall red creature, wings, humanoid face, with horns on either side of its forehead. Smaller horns, not like tiefling horns, so to speak. It does have a tail, and wearing metal armor, leather, sort of gambazon underneath metal pauldrons, and knee pads that look like they could still do some damage.
Where is he?
Right here.
And he looks like an enemy?
He looks like a guard.
A guard? Guarding
Guard.
what? Like the crown?
Guarding like these doors.
Oh, okay.
And yes,
I charge him.
you're still on the stairs. So,
Of course, you do.
and I mean, it's been. I assume someone has told Ixon, because Ixon is not receiving.
I
psychic
did.
messages from Vendovar, that when you cross between the mirrors, so when this guard seems to cross between the mirrors and his reflection is noticed, that there is more to the mirrors than just him. It looks as though there are people terrified, screaming, trying to get out of the mirrors.
Okay, that's weird.
So yes, so Vendovar,
What's the plan? Do we have one? Was anything told to Ixon?
you've been informed by word of mouth. Vendovar
No,
is
I just mean in terms of a plan.
of a plan. Vendovar,
Yeah, no plan?
Have you communicated the plan?
When have we had a plan ever?
I was just letting them know what was in the room,
Right.
but I will let them know that I'm going to check the doors to see if there's a way through. I'm not a talker,
Okay.
so talking to this thing is not going to be in my plan.
All right. All right.
I'm
We are
also not a
part of this
talker?
plan.
I know you're a smasher.
Exactly.
All right, Vendovar, as you tuck behind the first mirror on your path, I'll need you to either roll me a perception or an acrobatics to avoid touching the mirror. It'll feel as though it's drawn to you, like it pulls towards you magically, but I will need a roll.
That's a natural 20 for 27.
All right, you are
Oh
safe.
my
now.
God.
That is a acrobatics.
So the mirror pulls towards you, and you, stealthily hop away, bounce off the wall, do a cool little backflip, and still go unnoticed by the guard. All right. So guard moves forward. I assume you're gonna check each door.
Yep.
Individually.
So I'm checking each door and then moving, trying to keep in pace with him. And if I have to do a couple circuits to make this happen, I'm good with that. I'm not in a rush. Stealth is about precision, patience, and agility.
All right.
You lost me at patience.
Mm.
Oh, we
Hey,
lost you way
Stassi,
before that.
check Tavern Talk.
What? What?
Check Tavern Talk real quick.
Oh God. No, no, no.
All right.
Is that an
So,
ambulance?
Yes.
Nice. It came from us to you.
all right. So, as you move towards to check each door, um, second here. Um, I'll get you to roll investigation on each one. What is the lowest investigation you can roll?
I want to say 19. Yeah, 19 is the lowest. I can roll.
Vendovar, how the fuck do you have these stats? What am I doing wrong?
So
What
as
the
a rogue,
fuck?
once you hit level 7 as a rogue, you get what's called reliable talent, which means any ability check that you have proficiency in, you cannot roll below a 10 on the d20.
Oh my God.
And I have taken the
Fucking
skills
hell.
feat a couple times.
Okay.
So I have
What
a
the fuck?
proficiency in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills.
Oh my god.
Okay,
And I have
okay.
and I have expertise in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's still not done. He just doesn't want to roll anything in this campaign. He just wants to succeed.
Hey,
Yeah.
traditionally my dice rolls were trash until this game. This game, it's been fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
But
You definitely
yeah,
rolled the
so
best.
I
Okay,
try to
keep
mitigate
going.
RNG.
All right. God damn. Still
Fucking
a fucking
bullshit.
monkey. So you'll be able to make these checks. The first two doors are locked tight.
Okay.
Wait.
Like in such a way that when you pull on it, it's as though it's still attached to the wall. Um, the third one that you're seeing, it has a wiggle, like as though it's locked but not attached to the wall, like as though the other doors are false doors, which you can tell
Gotcha.
with your passive perception. Um, and the last one is the same as the first two. It's literally just a false door. It's stuck to the wall, and you're able to tuck back out of the room just in time for everyone else to show up.
All right. So just so I'm clarifying, the two to the right were false doors, and then the two to the left were real doors.
So this is the real door.
Okay.
These are false doors, and this is also a false door.
All right. So
Which
this
one's
is
real?
the only real
Oh.
door.
This is the only door that
Looks like a real.
that-
That feels like a real door.
yes, like has a lock, has a lock that you can unlock to get through. The other ones they don't like. As a rogue, you know when a door is locked when you touch it. You can hear the lock mechanism rattling in the lock itself. But these ones don't have that feeling, don't have that that sound. It's very much like you're pulling on something that's attached to the wall. There's no like wiggle. There's no movement to it. I'm not sure if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we use knock on that door?
No, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Are you actually Are you actually asking that?
No, not actually asking that. Just
Okay.
one of those like, hey,
Well,
I
I
can
was
use
gonna
knock.
respond in character.
I go knock on the door.
Oh my god.
No!
Well, what's the matter?
Do you know what's on the other side?
It's a fucking door. How am I supposed to know what's on the other side? That's the whole point.
Your face is a fucking door.
What is that supposed to mean?
Technically,
I won't
he
knock
doesn't
on the
know
fucking
which.
door.
Technically, he doesn't know which door is the right one right now.
We are not knocking on all the doors. That's an even worse idea.
Process of elimination, as part of the scientific method.
It's not like we have a rogue or anything, right? No.
Hey, I want to do stuff too. We're just gonna sit back and let him do everything.
Then stick to what you're good at, which is fighting. Okay?
All right, let me fight the door.
Oh my god. Why am I
Uh,
surrounded by idiots?
Ixon, roll me an intelligence check.
An
Fine.
intelligence check, huh? All right,
Yeah.
that's
Jesus.
a 10.
I hate everything.
All right. You are fully aware that every time you enter combat, generally people lose health. You take damage.
Hey, that's what happens in a fight.
That is what happens in a fight. You know that you've been through multiple fights within this,
Uh-huh. All successfully,
There you
by
go.
the way.
all successfully. You have
Mm.
mostly survived all fights. Yes.
Can I
So
push him
you
into
are-
the mirror?
Oh my God.
No!
So you are aware that keeping as much health as you can before a larger fight is usually a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Looking at this room, you can tell that this is not the last room. And every fight you've had before has been bigger than the last fight you've had before it.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
will leave that to
Okay.
Ixon, having rolled a 10 on intelligence, being aware of combat and how it works, with what you would like to do with that information.
There's intellect and then there's practicality, right? Like for Ixon, standing around, it's fucking boring. It's boring as shit.
Great, pet louse.
Sneaking, it's cowardly. Cowardly as fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do that either.
You know what? We have a saying in Polish, and it's if you're bored, get undressed and guard your clothes.
What? That's a saying.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing.
I think I have a saying where Ixon comes from. It's when you're bored, start a fight.
I think Ixon is Rupiev's Dupiev's here.
Yeah, he does have rupiew of dupie.
Kurva. All right, yeah.
Oh my God, okay.
I'll tell you what. I'll give Vendovar 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes.
I'm
I'll tell
ready
you
to
what.
back out. I'm waiting for y'all to catch up.
They've all arrived, so they're all present.
Okay, great, great,
As
great.
you came back from finding the door. So Vendovar, do you communicate that to them?
Yeah.
How
I'm
are we
going to
looking
tell
at it?
them. I'm going to tell them which door is the real door. The other three are false.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There is a guard of some kind that is patrolling the area. The mirrors apparently try to come at you if you get too close to them.
Guy.
So I don't
Oh.
know if we try to talk our way through, or if we're really intending to do battle, or the third
Can
I'm
we
option.
go
gonna
behind the
fucking-
mirrors?
I'm
Is
not
there
even gonna
enough
mention
room?
Uh,
Is there enough room to
Vendovar-
go behind the mirrors?
You can
Uh,
go around.
Mhm. They
You get
are
too close.
drawn towards you as you get too close. I'm sorry. I assume you're telling the group that. I apologize.
And I don't know if you're planning to try to talk to the guard, or if we are trying to just do battle.
Well, can the
I-
guard see us?
No, you're all decently
from
hidden.
where-
It's doing its sort of laps. You can look to enter the room. Vendovar sort of gets a gimme on stealth checks, but I will need stealth checks if you're looking to hide behind mirrors and go through that process, though.
I mean, we can go through the room, or we can try to talk to the guard. What do we want to do? Do we want to fight, or do we want to reason today?
All right. Well,
I
how
think
would
because
you
it's
fucking explain? How would you explain our situation to the god if he asks?
Okay, I got a question about the guard. Is it
Okay.
mechanical? Is it held in? Is it mechanical or like a golem, pretty much, or magical golem?
Roll me. It's okay. So you're trying to see if it's like essentially a construct or a golem of some sort, correct?
Correct.
Roll me Arcana.
26.
Oh shit.
You can tell.
Gareth?
He's a
You can-
wizard.
you can tell by looking at this creature that it is very much a living creature. It's not by any means a construct or anything that's been built or it needs to be commanded to do something. It has its own intelligence, its own person, so to speak.
Damn. So I'm not going to be able to use dispel magic on it again.
That was a good trick. I like that one. That was really good. All right. So, team, what are we doing?
I want to investigate the mirrors.
I could try to open the door, and y'all bum rush through, and we try to pull it behind us.
Mm?
Or we could just fight, or we could try to have one of our silver-tongued individuals try to talk.
Yeah, either or.
What?
Would I
Your
just say,
decision.
excuse me, pardon me, can I come through?
Alright, so you're going in and talk to him?
Is that what the fuck do I say?
I don't know. I don't know. how to talk.
Go and be persuasive.
All I know
Yeah.
how to do
Excuse
is
me.
sneak by to get what I want. I don't talk to the people.
Oh, excuse me. I just want to get by. I just want to look at these doors. So interesting.
And I just
I'm
want to
not
look at
good
the
at
interesting mirrors. They
I
look
move
interesting.
unseen and I stab people that do finally see me. I don't know how you should say lie to the people.
All right, so Stassi, you're going to speak with the enforcer and attempt to persuade them to allow you through?
Bro, I'm so scared right now. I know. I'm afraid what's gonna happen as soon as I fucking enter that room. Where
All
he
right,
can
let's
see
do
me.
this. So I'm gonna slip in before she goes in. I
Okay.
want to
Yeah.
stealthily move in and position myself in case he tries to assault Stassi when she tries to talk to him.
Okay. So where are you tucking yourself to?
So, depending on where he's moving, I'm basically going to try to shadow his movement.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've ever seen like a ninja movie where the person's literally like step for step moving behind the person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like a literal shadow, like you're stapled.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. All right.
And I will roll for it if you need me to.
I want to say yes, but I know you're gonna pass it. Feel free to roll.
I vote he's trying to crypt fish at this point with those rolls.
That would be a 20.
Not one for a 20 because you can't roll anything below a 10.
Which I don't know
That's
why, because I
fucking
rolled with
crazy.
advantage, and one of them was a 10, so I don't know why that rolled the way it did, but it is what it is.
Either way, it would be a 10.
It was going to be the same score either way.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Hang on. Looking at passive. Yeah, you're fine. You're more than fine. You're right behind him. tucked in like perfectly behind him. Stassi, I feel so. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing is that the sorry, Vendovar. Before you move, I assume the enforcer will come and loop through and come forward, which you'll probably tuck in behind as he's moving away, and then hop in behind him as Stassi comes out to meet him, sort of in a, I'd say, neutral space, but closer to the door and further from what you assume he's guarding.
Yeah.
So Stassi, as you step in, he'll look to you and just he'll stop and look directly to you and just say, "Halt! Who are you?"
I halt. What did he say? Halt and what?
Who are you?
I am the Stasi, and I am just passing through to that door back there. No harm, just tiptoe right through. Please.
And what business do you have with passing through the door?
I don't know. I don't know what's on the other side, but I got this far.
Do you roll me persuasion?
Yeah, I do. Of course. I want to activate my medallion.
All right. So what's your minimum roll?
I don't know. And I have an A beside it, so I can re-roll it.
It rolls at it should roll at advantage. Yeah.
So does that mean I can re-roll it?
It rolls twice and you take the higher one.
It didn't.
Okay.
I just saw one
But
piece
you
of die.
have to manually set it. 'Cause
What, sorry?
If you're using the web browser, you usually have to use a drop-down menu to change it to advantage.
No, I'm using my app, but it just rolled one die.
Right.
Do you want me to just roll it again?
Yeah, roll it again.
That's much better. Plus another 5, so that's 25. The other one was 16.
All right. 6 and left.
6 and just die.
All right. So he'll look to you, look to the door, and I'm assuming Vendovar bends like the cartoon, like.
Yep.
Like the cartoons around, like the old cartoons where like what is it,
Yep.
or Tom and Jerry, where he's behind the dog and he like bends around the.
That's exactly it.
And he'll gesture towards the door, to allow you to move towards it.
Great. I take Yareth Nixon with me in Laos.
Everybody moves towards the door. Vendovar, are you staying?
We are literally the Secret Service.
Are you staying tucked behind him as a just in case, or are you?
I sure am.
Okay.
And as I see the group get through, then I will stealthily break away and go through the door.
As you guys move towards the door and look to open it, it is locked. And this is where
Oh, I thought you could open it.
someone got to open a door.
So it's locked?
It is locked.
Okay. Then I will come out, reveal myself, and unlock the door.
Pickpocket that shit. Or pick lock. Pick.
All right.
Pickpocket the guard and unlock the door with his key.
I assume you have thieves' tools and probably proficiency with sleight of hand, correct?
I have expertise in sleight of hand, yes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So
My minimum
you
roll.
unlock the door. So yeah, you unlock the door and the door swings open and reveals the next room to you. You are able to reach a fortified room, a lookout with floating stone platforms, although your feet are still on the ground. As you enter, a Githzerai Anarch, a vault deputy, and guards are at. One second, I'll just flip to the thing so y'all can see where everyone is.
Yes, please.
Did I not lock those? What the fuck? Okay. Whoop.
That's so close.
All right. So in
That was
walking
my bad.
in, you are able to see these two as you enter, and this one as well behind. Bring everyone's tokens. There's Stassi, Vendi, Yareth,
I
Ixen. Pop Ixen in when he comes back, I guess. And Laos.
Louse the prune. Is he with you, by the way?
Possibly, I'm not sure. All right. Cool. So yes, you're able to walk in and see again these floating platforms, but you are still anchored by gravity to the ground itself. You can feel sort of a pulsing in the room, a strange feeling that goes along with what looks to be the energy coming from this pillar here. Um, now, as you, I mean, are you guys moving forward? Are you speaking to what you're seeing? What is your? I don't want to. I don't want to just sort of dump narrative on you. You are your own characters. What is the game plan?
Well, I mean, we're kind of out in the open. So...
I mean, I assume you've popped the door open and you're looking through it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And now, if we're able to do that, then I will reveal to the others mentally what we're seeing.
What is this pistonic construct?
So you'll
psionic
mental
construct.
powers.
Pistonic.
Mm.
All right. So yeah. So he'll. Vendovar will peek through and let you know what he's seeing. Which is you're seeing from where you enter. You can see two constructs as well as the Githzerai Anarch in the middle. It's again, you're feeling that sort of pulsing energy. It's like a heartbeat in the room itself, and sort of each moment, it looks as though, it looks as though the glowing on the pillar in the center grows brighter with each sort of beat. That seems to echo through you, although it's not causing you any harm or issue.
Are we moving forward or are we just...
Are we able to like fly around in this area, or
No,
is it
the
like...
it's you're still anchored to the ground, so to speak.
I don't know what to do.
Let's just move forward.
Okay,
If
what's the worst that
we
can
can't
happen?
hide. We can't hide. And we can't fly. So there's literally only one path.
I mean, I can fly.
I can fly.
I don't have my fancy stuff anymore.
Would you like to sit on the clouds and we can fly?
No. I don't want to put all this
Okay.
in one little spot because that just makes a big target. If this does go that route.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So are you guys, Stassi and Laos and Yarth, are you guys flying with Vendovar on the ground, or are you?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with my friend.
Okay. So as
Trot,
you
trot,
enter,
trot.
the constructs will stop and look towards you. You can hear their hips and all their joints and their neck and their shoulders um, grinding like stone on stone, like just a solid. As they turn to look at you, um, just eyeing you. If everyone can just roll me insight.
I can do this. This thing I can do.
Is that in my skills?
Yes, that'll be in your skills.
So that's a 17.
Well, I know nothing.
I cannot roll less.
That's
Alright.
a nat 20.
So you guys can tell that they are not looking at you in a threatening manner, nor are they threatened by you. Yareth, especially, you can feel, and I assume you communicate that to the group. Vendovar, that is also quite obvious to you. Stassi, it's a very big room that you could fly in.
They are
Okay,
not
so
mentally, I'll tell them, let Stasi know that they are not immediately hostile. We may be able to talk our way out of this if we're smart enough about it.
I mean we could. They don't feel they don't seem to mind us. This is good.
I just want to walk straight up to the pillar and touch it.
As you
Oh
take
god.
steps into the room, doo-doo-doo-doo. I built this that way. Yes, I did.
And if the constructs look at me in any other way, like they're going to attack, I want to ready a dispel.
As you step into the room, you see a quick flash from the pillar, as it seems as though after pulsing for so long, it releases the energy itself, and it fires through the room and just beyond, almost into sort of an infinite space behind the platform directly opposite to you. And as it fires off, it vanishes.
Now I'm even more intrigued by this thing. I want to ask the Githyanki, what the fuck was that? And will it hurt? And is it dangerous?
And just speaking, like just straight up speaking, I know that you have telepathy as well. How are you communicating?
Yeah, I'm directly asking the Githyanki, what the fuck was that? And that was cool. Yada yada yada.
They'll look to you and almost slither as they speak. Like their voice is very alien and sort of snaky, and just, this is the energy of the room itself. And then you can feel it pulse around the pillar again. I would not suggest being near as it releases. And the room will continue to sort of boom, boom, and pulse, and just slowly, you can feel the energy growing again as you approach and speak with the Gizzer there.
And where is this energy coming from?
It turns and looks directly at the pillar in the center of the room as it starts to glow again, as the room pulses with the energy itself. Now, as you get closer to that pillar, what are you looking to do?
I want to study it for a moment because it just flashed a beam of something, and it's like, okay, that's interesting. I don't want to touch it quite yet, but I do want to see if there's any sort of writing or any sort of magical aura or something like that, trying to identify how it's pulling in the energy, pretty much.
Right? If you roll me investigation for looking for any writing on the pillar itself.
23.
You can see it seems to be very smooth. There's no markings or writing on it specifically. Uh, if you can roll me, actually no, like with you rolled really well.
Actually, no, that was shit.
Well, I mean
That
the
was a
number,
13.
but the
That was a
number that you
13.
accomplished is very good. Um, so you can tell that it it is drawing power from the room, from like it's as though it's powering the construct, but it's pulling power from all the energy. It's like it's pulling it from the air around you, and it draws it in, and almost as though it filters it and then releases it.
I want to hang back, and for the moment, I want to kind of gauge the timeline for this thing to build up energy and disperse energy to try to calculate how much time in between the explosions, if you will.
You'll see.
Especially since he said to not be near the damn thing when it goes off.
So, uh, Yareth, as you enter, you can see that there are wraiths floating about. There is another construct that was nearby, but they aren't. You, with your intrigue of what they are standing near and protecting, as opposed to um, want to steal, I guess is the best way to describe it. They aren't threatened by you. That's what they're sort of reading from that communication, or from that action, and that you're taking the time to study it is also a positive in their eyes. You can see that with your passive insight, you can tell that they're interested in your interest in what they're near. Vendovar, I know that you're holding back. Stassi, was there anything that you were looking to do, seeing sort of what's happening within the room itself?
Hello,
Stassi?
sir.
Stassi, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, what?
So Yarth is investigating Vendovar is hanging back. What are you doing while you're sort of noticing what's happening within the room?
We have so many people. Like, do any of them look like they're gonna fuck us up?
Right now, they're mostly focused on my ass because I'm looking at this giant fucking pillar, and
They're
yeah,
very interested in Yareth, who is looking to study as opposed to steal. So they're not. Um,
Is there a
right.
way out of this room or no?
Yes. If you can tell
Where?
from where you're standing that if you move along the pathways that um, out is up here. So you'll need to get to this area, and you'll be able to exit the room.
Okay, I telepathically ask Yarth if she's figured out what the pillar's for.
Yareth hasn't figured out the pillar itself. She can. Yareth, do you communicate sort of what I've already spoken to about the pillar, or are you super focused?
I do want to relay the message and relay with how they are studying me. I got a feeling, emphasis on the feeling, Jolt, that
Yeah.
this pillar will probably shut down if something interacts with it wrong. So possibly it controls the constructs, but I am not completely certain on that right now. Do you
Can
want to
I?
study it more to learn?
Can I get on the class of prune and fly over to the other side and just peek through the door to like the exit or what's next?
Yes, you can
What's
fly
on the other
across.
side?
You do notice as the room pulses, the pulse seems to get faster, and you hear another crackle and pop as another energy is released across the room. Again, firing off into what seems to be almost infinite space beyond it.
Like
And
a
as
pillar?
soon
Is that what that is?
it's a beam of light shooting across the room. That's what it is. It's not a pillar. It's not going
Across
straight.
or up?
It's going across, so towards that platform. It's not an up to the ceiling. It's very much across towards the platform.
Does it hit me?
No, because I believe you're just taking off, if that's correct. And as
Yes.
quickly as it appears, it disappears. So you hop on Laos and fly towards that area,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
You do notice as you make your way through the room that the wraith stops wavering, sort of like the undead thing it is, and turns to look at you as you move across the room.
Okay.
And the construct as you get closer, although I believe you said you were just looking, not landing, correct?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see what is there, right?
Right.
Like, just look through the door.
You do look. You're not able to see much. It's as though it is a door of light, so you can't see through it. It's very very bright, and um, it seems as though there's something within the room that needs to be completed to be able to um, move into the next room.
Oh. I wonder if I could. Should I ask somebody?
I mean, definitely can. Yareth, I know that you're still looking at the pillar in the center. Did you want to do another Arcana check on it for me, please?
Okay.
Or sorry, an Arcana check on it.
And Arcana coming up. 13. I want to burn one of the 4 inspirations and re-roll that one.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
And another one, so I got 2. Because fuck a 3. At 23 seems a bit better.
Just plowing through your inspiration. All right. As you check and I assume you put your hands towards it without touching it to be able to sort of draw whatever magical energy you can sense from it. You can feel almost as though a lock clicks inside it, and the pulsing of the room slows ever so slightly for a moment. And with that, I think we should wind down for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Understood. I'm going to touch it next session then.
Vendovar, you weren't noticing a specific pattern to the pulsing. I know that's what you were sitting and waiting for. It does seem to be random, and it grows with the pulses within the room. So as the light atop the pillar grows, it seems to release, but there's no specific timing that seems to be working towards it. So just keep that under your hat.